Kylie. Dad, I really don't understand why this is such a big deal to you. Jason and I have decided on the name we want for our son, and it doesn't include your name. Caitlin. But Kylie, how could you do this to me? I'm your father, and it's tradition to name the firstborn son after the grandfather. This is a huge disrespect. Kylie. Dad, please try to understand. Jason and I talked about it a lot, and we feel the name we chose is perfect for our son. It has nothing to do with you. Caitlin. Nothing to do with me? I practically raised you. The least you could do is honor me in this way. You're being incredibly selfish, Kylie. Kylie. Dad, you're being unreasonable. I'm an adult now, and Jason and I get to make this decision. I don't appreciate you trying to guilt me about it. Caitlin. Guilt you? I'm not guilting you, I'm telling you how it's going to be. If you don't name that boy after me, then you can forget about me being in his life. Kylie. That's not fair. You're threatening to cut us off if we don't do what you want. I thought you'd be happy for us, not make this all about you. Caitlin. Happy? How can I be happy when my own daughter is disrespecting me like this? You're making a huge mistake, Kylie. And let me tell you, Jason Kels is never going to be a real father to that child if he can't even honor his grandfather-in-law. Kylie. Kendall, I just got off the phone with Dad, and he's making me feel awful about the baby name we chose. What happened? I thought you and Jason had already decided on a name you both loved. Kylie. We did, but Dad is insisting we name the baby after him. He's saying if we don't, he'll cut us out of the baby's life. I'm so upset, Kendall. I don't know what to do. That's so unfair of him to put that kind of pressure on you. Especially when you and Jason have already put so much thought into this. Have you talked to Jason about it? Kylie. Yeah, he's just as frustrated as I am. He said there's no way he's going to name our son after my dad when we have our own perfect name picked out. Dad's threatening him too, saying he won't be a real father. Ugh, Dad can be such a bully sometimes. He always has to have things his way, no matter how it affects the rest of us. I'm so sorry you're going through this, Kentucky. Kylie. I just feel so humiliated, you know? Dad is making this all about his ego, and he doesn't care how it's making me and Jason feel. I'm supposed to be excited about having a baby, not stressed out and in tears. You and Jason need to stand your ground. This is your baby, not Dad's. He doesn't get to dictate everything. Kylie. I know you're right. I just hate having to fight with him about this. Why can't he just be happy for us? Because he's Caitlyn Jenner, and he has to make everything about him. But you can't let him win this time, Kylie. You and Jason have to do what's best for your family. Kylie. You're right. I'm going to talk to Jason, and we're going to figure this out. I'm not going to let Dad ruin this for us. Kylie. Jason, I'm so sorry my dad is putting us through this. I know how much this is stressing you out too. Jason. It's okay, babe. I knew your dad could be tough, but I didn't expect him to react this way. I'm not backing down, though. This is our son, and we get to choose his name. Kylie. I know, and I'm so grateful you're standing by me. I don't want to give in to Dad's demands, but I also don't want him to cut us off from the baby. Jason. Listen, Kylie. Your dad doesn't get to dictate our lives or our son's life. If he wants to be a stubborn jerk about this, then that's on him. We're going to move forward with the name we love, and he can either accept it or not. Kylie. You're right. I'm done letting him make me feel guilty about this. Our son deserves to have the name we've chosen for him, not the name my dad wants. Jason. That's my girl. We're a team, Kentucky. I've got your back, no matter what your dad says or does. Kylie. I love you, Jason. Thank you for being so supportive. Let's do this together.